Mondana counts the cracks on the subway floor.
Looks like the K train is down. Again.
Astor Place. Manhattan, Astor Place. 8:30 p.m. Aw, it's 8:53. So
Still
close. Right. Looks like the building site was abandoned not too long ago.
Well, the night is young. You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
There's a cop there. I'm a wanted criminal.
So there is, but you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Veil? What veil?
Yeah, it became active when you signed up with us. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
I suppose that makes sense. Better safe than sorry.
Just think of it as a perk of membership.
In a sense, the veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily, but that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Normal folks won't recognize me, but supernatural folks can? Got it.
Good. Let's keep going.
I didn't see what the description said. What happened here?
Who wants to know?
I'm a fellow cop, like you. You're Midtown South Precinct, right? I recognize the badge number prefix.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. It's been in the news, but I don't blame you if you don't read that stuff. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
This was a homeless shelter?
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital, but the people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
Are you sure it was arson?
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back.
Rough night to be out.
Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me.
I'd better
I
get
don't
going.
blame you. See ya.
It's been a long time since you were in uniform. This officer wears it well, despite the rain. You've only been on a few arson cases. They've never been pretty. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, are you alright? You look a little...
Flashback. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Exactly.
Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you out of the cold. That's all you need to
I'll
know.
do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Follow me in here. Just pull a
Did you?
William Afton.
See that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think he's coming out of it.
Are you alright?
What just happened?
You blacked out, just for a minute, but
You had a vision. We saw it as well.
a vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kick-started your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too.
That gave me a nasty headache.
Sorry. For what it's worth, I feel completely fine.
Boo.
As do I.
See? Bright side.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here?
Starting up a newsletter for demons?
I strongly doubt that.
Yeah, everything's digital these days.
That is
Right.
true.
Enough jabbering. Let's go. Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
Alright. You can access your companion's abilities via the inventory bar. Mandana is relaxed but moving with purpose. Her eyes are alert for any sign of trouble. And Eli casually takes in his surroundings, pausing occasionally to glare at the graffiti. Okay, so I need to use Mandana, I think her sword? There we go.
It is done. Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth.
There we go.
It smells very human in here.
Colorful graffiti explodes off the walls.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least.
These people are covered with illegible scrawls.
Is there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here? Huh. Only one bed in here.
Scrap
Yes,
of paper.
This room was designated to separate one individual from the
Password
rest.
equals heart. Empty.
Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone undesirable.
Found nothing.
So this room either belonged to a cult. What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact.
I really hate it when dialogue either gets cut off or stuff like that, where it's like, oh, I want to hear what people have to say, what these characters have to say, but I also don't want to interrupt them, but I also want to progress, so it's really tricky to get through here. Righty then. I forget what the password is.
I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work?
They
I
do.
don't think the power's on in this place.
Well, we have an old fuse, so let's go do that. The graffiti spirals into itself. Trying to follow it makes your eyes water. Ghosty goo! We need, what's his face? I forget what his name is. I forget what the guy's name is. Like, with the little ghost girl. I forget. Was that,
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
harmless?
Yeah. They can't exactly do anything, can they?
They have no physical form. We cannot interact with them, nor they with us. It is best to leave them be.
Shouldn't we try and help it?
40 years ago, I would have joined you. But Mandana's right. There's nothing we can do for them.
Death is part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
Okay.
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over. I have no idea. Can't see a damn thing.
Huh.
Do these drawings on the wall mean
Isn't there a
anything to you,
fuse box
Mandana?
somewhere?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of
I thought there
reverence.
was. Oh, there's a light switch behind her. But I can't do anything with that.
Yes.
You should conceal that weapon better. You could get arrested.
You need not worry. I will not get arrested. The very idea is so, well, pardon the term, but so mundane.
Yeah, I don't really care about all of that. So let's go down here. Hi.
She's lost in her own world. Maybe we should just leave her.
Again, it feels like the music is really loud compared to everything else, and I don't know why. Because I can barely hear any of the effects or anything. Sorry. It's like if I'm like messing with the audio a lot, I apologize. It's not intentional or anything. I just want it to be like loud enough to hear, but also not be overwhelmed, because I'm getting overwhelmed right now. This picture, it's of you, isn't it?
Where did you get that?
We're trying to learn what happened at the Village Eye.
Village Eye? I know what you're talking about.
That is an obvious lie.
Do I look like I care? Just leave me alone. I might not look it, but I'm fine. Tell everyone that Wendy is fine. I don't need to come out here and... Wait, it's you, isn't it? You've come back.
Come back? From where?
No, you don't. You almost fooled me, but I can tell. You're the master.
No, Wendy, you got me confused with someone else.
Really think I'm stupid, don't you? You've done something to your face. You've changed it somehow, but I can tell. It's you.
Curious. She can see past the veil. She must be void touched.
What touched?
Void touched. It means...
I don't give a crap what it means. And I don't give a crap about you either, master. Just leave me alone. I already know you're good at that.
Wendy, can you tell me what happened at the Village Eye building?
Why should I?
You seem really troubled. Telling me might help you feel better.
Right. And I'll bare my soul to you because you obviously care so much. You left us. You don't care about anything. So get out of here. Take your new followers and go.
Wait, followers?
You heard me.
I've lost my memory. I don't remember anything about you or anyone else.
You... what? You're serious, aren't you? You didn't just leave us. You forgot about us.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but yes.
We are trying to piece together what happened. Can you help us?
No, it's done. It's over. If you've forgotten about it, then maybe I can too. Just leave me alone.
You said I left you. What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? You left. Left us to fend for ourselves, and it all went to shit. Me, I'm back where I started. Others aren't so lucky.
Others? What others?
You never cared, did you? All that time. I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it.
There's a ghost in the Village Eye building.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't talk about it. Don't even think about it. Just don't.
Who is the guy in the picture with you?
You really don't remember anything, do you? You've even forgotten Jordan, your precious protege. Well, he's gone. No thanks to you.
Can you tell me about him?
He and I were a thing, kind of. I don't know. We're nothing anymore. He's gone. He left soon after you. He's probably dead. Not that you care.
Okay.
Please, don't come back.
Huh. Okay. So... Huh.
Just so we are clear, we are not calling you master.
Right.
Are you lifting with your knees?
Yes. Bracing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
You
At
can't
least the rain is washing
do
away
anything
most
with
of the
this
snow.
right now, right? Because this is... Actually, I can use you here.
Eli Beckett, mage, accountant, and plumber. And sometimes all three.
Need a key. Of course I do. Huh. Alright. Like, there's a light switch down there, but I can't get to it because Mandana is standing in the way of it.
What? Where are you? What?
Yes?
That veil that's on us, is that why nobody can see your sword?
You catch on quick. As long as I keep it sheathed, mundane society will take no notice of it.
What do you know about this area?
You call this neighborhood the Village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell in the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust.
Any ideas what we should do next?
A light source is needed. This is obvious.
Yeah, but where do I put the fuse? I feel like there should be a fuse box somewhere. Could I ask you about ghosts?
I admit to not knowing much about the subject. Eli has made a study of them. I would recommend asking him. Agreed.
There we go.
That's weird. Come on.
Is there a problem?
The darkness, it's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
Like, for some reason I was like, oh, like, I don't think that he's gonna be able to light the source, but that makes sense. Alright. There we go.
Color me gobsmacked.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is.
Gross.
Well, this just got a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe. The cause of death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
Look, there were wounds along his neck.
You are correct. Blade wounds. They are difficult to see with all this growth in the way. You have a good eye.
So this guy was murdered by a person.
It appears so.
He's covered in moss.
Yes, this room has quite an abundance of forest life. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved. Or at least your demon self was.
You don't remember anything. No other visions spring to mind.
I'm sorry, I wish I could be more help.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery.
Ghosty goo. Hi.
It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
Woo!
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be.
Yeah, I have to come back. Okay, let's go in here real quick. Computer's
This wall
on
drawing
now.
means nothing to me. Eli?
Journal. I don't have the password. Okay. There has to be something to do with her. But what is my question? Because I can't ask her about anything else.
He's gone. Not that you can. Please.
So Obviously, it has to do with Jordan and Wendy, but I forget what the password is. It's like, is it just Jordan Wendy? Wendy Jordan? I'm not entirely sure. Like, Jordan loves Wendy? I'm not entirely sure. It'd be great if you cannot just walk all the way across the screen. Let's go see if I can get through here.
Evening, sir.
Do you know anything about the Village Eye
They
building?
went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though.
So you saw nothing illegal going on at the Village Eye?
Nothing we could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list.
I better get going.
I don't blame you.
Can I not get back there right now? Okay.
Eli, you are scratching the buttons of your coat.
So there's no other like identification or anything, so I have to base it off of the names.
I failed.
I don't know, I'm just trying everything.
What do you need?
Why are you staying so dry?
Ancient fire mage secret. Well, no, not really. I just make the water evaporate before it hits me. It's a simple trick, but handy on nights like this. We got the power working at least.
Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what the password is. I have to assume it's like it has to do with the names, right? Oh, it's just Wendy. That's why. For some reason I thought it was something else, but no. Okay, sorry. Entry 1. Master says I should start this journal explaining who I am and how I got here. My name is Jordan. 3 months ago, I was fired from my job at a crappy electronics store. 2 weeks ago, my landlord evicted me because I couldn't pay the rent. I was on the street, in the middle of this brutal winter. The homeless shelter was completely full. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Master found me. He brought me here. He gave me clothes and warm food and this laptop. He insists I keep a journal of my experiences here. He also says I should call him Master. That's fine, I don't care. I am safe here and I'm not leaving. Heck, if this keeps me alive, I'll call him God. Entry 2. The Master brought a few more people in. They are all homeless like me. They are all sick. This old guy has lung cancer so bad he is coughing up blood. There's this girl named Wendy who looks to be in incredible pain. Me? I'm still cold. It's so hard for me to get warm, but at least I'm not dying. Entry 3. Master brought us downstairs. There's a tree growing up through the floor. A tree! Master said that it is an altar of life, and it will protect us and heal us if we do the same. He will teach us how. All we have to do is let him cut us and we bleed on the altar. Oh my god, the energy. Oh man, it's incredible. I am warm, so warm. It feels so good. Entry 5. I have never felt this good. The cold has completely left my body. The old guy's cough is gone. He's even breathing normally, and Wendy is walking around without any pain. Praise the Master. Entry 6. There are 7 of us now. Master has been cutting us every few weeks. It seems crazy, but we heal up right away and we're healthy. That's the important thing. Praise the Master. I would be dead if it wasn't for him. We all would. Entry 7. Merry Christmas. The tree is growing. There's grass on the floor of the basement. It's concrete. With the Master, anything is possible. Entry 8. The Master needs to leave for a while, and now I'm being put in charge. Me, in charge. I am so honored. Maybe I should password protect this laptop since I'm so important now? Entry 9. It's nice having my privacy, but it's kind of lonely in here. I asked Wendy if she would stay the night with me. She said yes. Entry 10. I cut the old guy. He bled like crazy. He didn't heal. I had to run out for bandages. Thank God he's okay. Entry 11. It's freezing in here. I turned the radio up full blast. It does nothing. Entry 12. Wendy is limping. The old guy is coughing. I can't stop shivering. The ritual doesn't work anymore. Master, where are you? You've been gone for almost 2 months. Entry 13. Can barely feel the keys. Hands are numb. I can't help these people anymore. I can't help myself. Entry 14. I have to leave. I am sorry, Master. I can't do it. Putting Wendy in charge. I'm sorry.
Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
So how do we stop it?
That is the question, is it not?
We know what happened, just not how. If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, Master left, which means that only you, or rather your demon, could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual.
Let's get to it.
After you?
Tree stump grows out of solid concrete. Its surface is covered in... Is that blood?
I am not you.
Okay, sorry. Maybe I have to go talk to Wendy again. Let's go see if she has anything new to say. Probably not, but who knows. We read Jordan's journal.
Shit. I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, Master?
Whatever you think I did, I did. It wasn't me.
Oh, really? Then who taught us those blood rituals? Because it sure wasn't the Tooth Fairy. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. And you'd say those words, and we'd heal. Better, stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good.
So what happened after your master left?
You're talking like you were separate people. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. But whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse.
Why did he put you in charge?
He loved me. He trusted me to do the right thing and do right by everyone. I didn't expect I would... I cut with a knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man in the basement. You took the blood ritual too far.
It was an accident, I swear.
I saw the wounds on the body. That was no accident.
Look, we were dying. All of us. A few splashes of blood on the altar wasn't doing the job anymore. So I thought...
You thought you would kill an innocent man.
It wasn't like that. He was almost dead anyway. He had a few days to live at most. So we thought... So yeah, we killed him. I killed him. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit, it came back.
It was horrible. We couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream.
So it drove you out.
Yes. And so I came here. I don't want to be around people anymore.
There's a guy literally right next to you.
Truth.
You believe me? Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
There's no point in lying anymore, is there? The Master here was just as much involved as me. And something tells me you aren't going to turn him in.
Where's that knife now?
You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance.
You said you needed healing. What was wrong with you?
Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now.
Sewer duty?
You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting. You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel.
Where's the key to the sewer control panel?
Serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel.
There we go.
Behind one of the pipes.
We're gonna fix this, don't worry.
Don't do me any favors. This mess is yours, Master. Do whatever you like.
Goodbye, Wendy, and good luck.
If I was lucky, I never would have met you in the first place.
Okay, now I go
Threw
down
a knife
there.
down a storm drain. Damn it. I can't blame her, but damn it. Magically imbued tools take weeks to make. I really hope to study it.
I mean, there's no reason why you can't get it back, though. Are these the pipes Wendy was referring to? Probably. There we go.
Looks like Wendy was right.
Then I put this here.
Turn it on! For the love of God, turn it back on!
We're just here to talk.
Wait, Master? Master! Master, is that you?
Maybe I was once, but I'm not anymore.
No, you just can't leave me. Not again. Not yet. Please. I know. I failed you. I couldn't leave them. I was too weak. I tried so hard, but it was just too much.
You're Jordan, aren't you?
I was, yes. But I'm not sure who I am anymore. Do you remember, Master? How you found me? Frozen, half to death on the street? I almost died. You saved me. You healed me. Brought me back from certain death.
It wasn't really me, it was a demon who possessed me.
That was no demon. It was you. You were so kind. You showed me how to heal. We were going to heal the entire city. But I couldn't do it without you. When you left, the power left too. The chill, the cold, it came back. I couldn't stop it. It just got worse and worse. I couldn't heal myself, let alone anyone else, so I left. I had to find something, anything that could help me get warm again.
It looks like you found it.
I know! You warned me that that spell was dangerous. I didn't listen. But I was so desperate. I was freezing to death. The bed in that homeless shelter wasn't warm enough. You taught me a spell that would let warmth into my heart. So I spoke it. Then this happened.
You were inside the homeless shelter when you cast the spell?
Yes. They were the only ones who would take me in.
No, you misunderstand. The shelter burned to the ground.
Was anyone hurt?
Yes, Jordan, people were hurt.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Help me, Master. I know I don't deserve it, but please, help me before I hurt anyone else.
I have some questions first.
Anything you want.
A knife was tossed down here. Have you seen it?
The knife? You mean your knife? Yes, I saw it fall down here. I took it. I hid it, just in case you ever came back.
Could you get it for us? I'd love to study it.
I suppose? After you help me?
We spoke to Wendy.
I didn't want to leave them. Wendy, least of all. She leads them now. She's keeping them all safe.
Wendy killed someone on the altar.
She what? Why would she do that?
Standard escalation. More blood, more power.
I want this to end. Please, just let it all end.
Why can't you get that knife for us now?
Master, this is all too much. I served you, faithfully. Then you left when I needed you the most. How do I know you won't leave again? Cure me? Help me? Do that and I will get the knife for you gladly.
We would really like that knife.
I understand that, Master, and I am truly sorry. Help me find a way to cure me. Anything at all. Then I will return your knife.
Eli, can you do anything to help him?
I've been trying, but the fire is different. It's self-generated, self-sustaining. Even submerging himself in water couldn't snuff him out. I've never seen anything like it. I need to know more about his condition before I can even attempt a cure.
We'll be back.
Thank you, Master.
So...
Don't need to do that again.
Don't know what I...
Okay.
Poor guy.
Maybe you have something new to say? Probably not. We, found Jordan.
Don't care. I want nothing to do with him. And you can tell him that. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, but it's not gonna involve him. Or any of them. Or you.
Maybe you could join up with
I can
us.
become your precious follower again. Fat chance.
You misunderstand. Your experiences have left you void-touched. You can see what others cannot. You have taken a wrong path for certain, but you could be useful to our cause. Find a place. Redeem yourself, perhaps.
You say that like it's easy.
Believe me, it's not.
Well, thanks, but no thanks. I'm done. Whatever all this crap is, I'm done.
Very well. We will respect your decision.
If I...
Alrighty then. Oh, I need to go into the building. Into the homeless shelter.
Evenings.
Is there any chance I could take a look around back there?
No.
In case it wasn't clear, this is a crime scene, which means stay back.
You need to let me back there.
Oh, really? Give me one reason.
Because I'm a detective with the NYPD.
So you are. You're with the Staten Island precinct? What brings you out here?
We're tracking down a serial arsonist.
Really? This is the first time I've heard of it, but nobody ever tells me anything. You think this building was torched by the same guy?
Yes, we won't take long, I promise.
Take as long as you need. I'm not exactly going anywhere. Besides,
There we
all
go.
yours, sir.
There we go.
Interesting. That officer believed in your authority without question.
He was a cop. It's in his voice, his stance. You can't exactly fake that.
That is not in dispute. You certainly have a gift for command. We will discuss this later. Let us find what we came for.
Come on, melt!
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. It's just something inside is fighting back. There!
Nicely done.
That's me, Eli Beckett, enemy of ice.
Horrifying. Guy in a giant ice block.
Well, that's definitely our cold source, all right.
Stop!
Now that it's out of the open air, the warm rain is coming down. I should be able to... Jesus! Look at that. Not a burn mark on him.
The ice protected him from the fire?
It also frozen to death, but if you want to get technical, sure, it protected him from the fire.
Does his body look familiar to you?
Maybe. It's hard to tell, you know, with all the frostbite and things.
I admit, he does look slightly recognizable, but as to who, I cannot say. The more I look at him, the more familiar his face becomes. Do you recognize him, Eli?
No, but you're right. He is familiar. Why can't I remember?
This is Jordan, isn't it?
I think it is. It's definitely the same guy in that picture you got.
The evidence is undeniable. Jordan sought a way to remove the cold invading his body. It appears he failed.
But how?
He already told us. He cast a spell. A foolish, foolish spell. His soul transmuted, escaped his body, and became something else. He is alive, just no longer human.
He's become a fire elemental. A spirit bound to a body of flame.
Can't we reverse it?
No, we can't. And even if we could, his human body is dead. There's nothing for him to go back to.
Regardless, we cannot allow a fire elemental to run loose in the city sewers.
Oh, we definitely can. Let's go back and ask him nicely to leave, I guess.
Stranger things have happened. But yeah, talking it over is the way to go. We should hear Jordan out before deciding anything anyway.
Right, let's go.
Hope you found everything you needed, sir.
I did, thank you. Okay, you don't need to walk all the way across the screen just to go down.
Master?
We went to the shelter, Jordan.
You did? What did you find?
You froze to death in the shelter.
What? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So there's no cure?
Oh, no. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this forever?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master. You should have left me to die.
So about that knife.
No! You said you'd help me! I don't care if I'm dead! There has to be a way to end this.
Well, we do have one option. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel fire. Given enough time, I can remove the fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you're proposing...
will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
It will feel like being skinned alive.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it.
Are you sure this is the only option?
No, it is not. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another way.
Another way?
There are others of your kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How
What's
do you
wrong with the
propose to
void?
get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required, and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there, a life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
You should go across the void. You'll be happier there.
Yes! Yes! Master, you were right! Maybe this is what was meant to be! Maybe you saved me that night for this very reason! Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension. Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
I'm trying to make sure every one of these, like characters
I guess
survive.
He's on his way by now. Off to his new life. Assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing?
He has a chance out there, more than he would here.
A chance is better than nothing? Maybe. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being, I couldn't take it. You know that much.
Jordan's not human anymore.
His soul is still human. His mind is still human. I'm not him, so what do I know? I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void.
So he can't ever come back?
No, nor should he. He posed a danger to this city, the entire world. At the very least, he is out of harm's way. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he
Please
left.
tell me I didn't just screw that up.
That's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.